Well, hey, I'm going to try this again. This is Becca coming to you from somewhere in Central Texas. And I am coming to you today to talk about this COVID-19 medical martial law, whatever the flippin' hell's really going on situation. Um, my friends and I, as you know, we all talked all night last night trying to put all this together and, sharing notes. And we've got some doctors and we've got some, you know, other wise folks, and we all agree that none of this shit makes sense. None of it. 30,000 people, I'm sorry, 300,000 people in the United States die every winter from the regular flu. And 60 to 600 maybe have died from this. They don't even have an accurate test. It's bullshit. They're locking down everything. Um, Obviously they're probably going to try to crash the dollar. A lot of people think it's this BS story about, Trump making the arrest of all the pedophiles and shit. I'm beginning to think that's not true anymore, because, I think that Q all along it's been AI. I don't know how many people noticed, but remember early on in like 2016 when Q first started, how like difficult the clues were, like really hard. But then like they started getting easier and easier and easier for us dumb ass people, I'm sure the AI was like, what? Man, they're so stupid. I gotta like spell it out for them. Anyway, so that's what happened kind of. And yeah, so I kind of tend to think that I'm not buying the whole mass arrest thing. I'm not buying the stopping of the child trafficking or the stopping of the drug trafficking or the organ trafficking. I'm just not buying it anymore because, it's been 3 years. That executive order went out in February of 17 about freezing their assets. Did you see anybody's assets get frozen? Well, would we know? I don't know. The Rothschilds seem to be doing good to me. The Clintons sure are banging. They don't seem to have any frozen assets, if you know what I mean. So, I'm sorry. It sounded good, but I just don't buy it anymore. And I also don't buy it when this dude is pushing 5G. Like, it's, God's gift to the universe. When it's, obviously, Satan's gift to, the end of the fucking life on Earth. So, anyway, let's go back to COVID-19. You can look at Dr. Barr's research. He wrote the bio weapons compact for, the Geneva Compact, and then the ones in the 80s where they updated them, and he's a very smart man, and also Paul Cottrell. They can trace the third strand where they added Ebola and they added HIV onto this particular, what are they calling it? New coronavirus or whatever. So, whatever. Yeah, they did do that. As we all know, they are spewing out pneumonic and bubonic plague and all kinds of shit on Mount Shasta every month. So, this is not like anything new. Either way, it's not killing people, hardly anybody, except for like really old people with comorbidity. And so why the fuck are they locking down the planet? People talk about, oh, Italy's being locked down because they're arresting the Vatican. They're arresting all the, pedophiles in the Ninth Circle. Yeah, right. Come on. What do we look like? Yeah, I guess we do look like chumps. Anyway, I'm sick of fucking having hopes that are dashed like that. That none of that shit makes sense anymore. Trump wouldn't be pushing. Oh, God, I'm so sick of hearing people saying things like, oh, Trump is stopping the chemtrails. Trump is making 5G safe. What the fuck? People, oh, I'm so sorry. I usually try really hard not to be a bitch in these videos, but man, today I'm fucking really bitchy. And I'm so over it. I don't understand why you mothers and fathers aren't out in the fucking streets, They're killing us. The slow kill's not good enough anymore. They're killing our kids, man. They're killing us. Look at the fires, man. Jesus. Come on. I know, you guys, we talked about this last night. I still can't wrap my brain around how the fuck could parents sit there and watch the shit being sprayed on their kids. They know what the stuff is that they're spraying. They know what's in the vaccines. They know what Monsanto's done. What the flip is wrong with parents? They can, lay around, watch football, and let their kids play with fucking cell phones and, not look up and not give a fuck. You know what fluoride does to our kids' IQs? Like 10 to 20 points in municipal water. That's unacceptable. You know what it does to humans? Just like it did to the people in the concentration camps. It made them docile, like saltpeter, Not only not want to have sex, but, la, 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 la. I'm sorry, but something's wrong with us as a whole group, because Americans used to not take any shit, okay? American men used to protect their families. American women used to protect their families and take care of their families and their men. I understand the incredible job that, the New School and, all those fucks out of Tavistock have done in these social engineering, these Marxist social engineering plots, the third wave feminism and the war on men and fuck, all of it. The LGBTQ, whatever. It's all population control, as we know. Man, have you guys looked at, like, say, take a picture of your grandpa and a picture of your dad and a picture of your, your brother and your husband, and now a picture of your son, and would you look at how much they're shrinking, how much less body hair they have, how much less fucking maleness they have, and it's not like we're picking it up for them. And all you third wave feminist psychotic bitches, it's not the patriarchy's fault. Oh my God, the patriarchy, Western civilization is what gave us everything we have. The only kind of civilization that's ever freaking worked, at least in the last few thousand years. So don't fucking knock it, bitches. And there is no good man without a good woman behind him. And there's no decent man who doesn't value his woman like himself, okay? You guys need to wake the fuck up. I know you don't like hearing this, you feminist women, but check it out. Why don't you go look up Maslow's hierarchy? Why don't you go look up some Sociology 101 and look up happiness quotient tests for women. Been done since, way back fucking when till now. And guess what? Happiness in women, guess what it depends on? How few partners you have before you're married, and how long and how decent your relationship is, and whether or not you have children. You name me one 40 or 50-year-old feminist who's happy. Name one. Just fucking one. Can you think of one? I sure as hell can't. There's some bitter, miserable, wanting to kill themselves, wishing they had babies and husbands and families. Yeah, and they don't. They're going to die alone, cranky with cobwebs up there. You know what I'm saying? Sad, sad thing. Same thing for men. Men and women, we need to embrace our differences because our differences go well together. And that's what makes the family. And the only civilizations that have ever worked in the last few thousand years that we know of, we know our history's fucked, but have been, civilizations based on morality and based around the family unit as the... And you know what, guys? We have been divided and we're being conquered, okay? Our kids are full of... God, Jesus, help me. Our kids are full of endocrine disruptors, just like our men and our women. The slow kill is not good enough. Listen, okay, I probably sound like a kook. You guys know who I am. I'm going to give you some things to go read. Go read the NASA war documents. Go read the Navy war documents. Go read Weather as a Force Multiplier. Go read, the UN Agenda 21. Climate action plans. Go read your city's climate action plan. It's called sustainable development. They also call it, there's a new name they came up with lately. Smart cities and all that crap. Go look up and read about what 5G and smart cities and the Internet of Things really is supposed to be. You go take a look at that little map that's supposed to be America, where people are not allowed to go anywhere, but along these rail lines into these mega cities, where they, put us on trains and set us off to work. Look at it, people. It's not fucking theory. It's not conspiracy. It's not hidden. And you people better wise the fuck up. Right now, for nothing, we're having, we're having, we're having possibly foreign troops. We're having National Guard come in to enforce quarantine on a flu that they can't even test for, that no one's even dying for. Come on, people, wake the flip up. Really. Tomorrow's Monday. Today's 3/22. Tomorrow's Monday. Guess what? I bet you $10. Bank runs, and you know what? There's not going to be any bailouts. There's going to be bail-ins. Yeah, your money's gone. We're all on equal footing now. We're all motherfucking poor. And we've been saying this for years, man. I don't like to fucking harp on it, but you guys got to get your heads out of your asses. It's almost too late. We have a short window. It's closing fast. We fucked up. We dropped the ball. We can pick it back up. We can take it to the goal line. But it takes us all doing it together. You know, Second Amendment. You remember that thing in the Constitution? That thing? After the First Amendment, freedom of speech, which they're squashing the fuck up. You probably won't even see this video. Anyway, it says, you know, we're supposed to keep a militia standing to prevent rogue governments from taking over and doing things like making us take fucking vaccines that kill us. Yeah? Or making us go to quarantine camps somewhere. Whatever. You people, I'm telling you, I don't know how to... Brian, can you think of a better way to put it? I just... I'm at a loss. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
They're too used to being convenienced.
Yeah. Lazy. God damn. Yeah, lazy. Football watching, Kim Kardashian ass watching, fucking, yeah. Going to the store and getting your rotten pizza. All right, come on, Milo. Yeah, you know what? You're gonna wish that you had spent your life doing something better. You know what? You sure as hell are when you're dying in a FEMA camp or whatever. You're gonna wish that you had had some fun or done something with your kids. Even if nothing else, man, pull your head out of your ass and try to have a little bit of fun. Take your kids out. Stock up on some food and stuff. They might not go through it all this time. This might be they might stop it in April. If it goes through to May, we're fucked. If they stop it in April, it's a test run. We've got another year or two. Get your militias up. Fuck, man. Look at what happened on Super Tuesday. Look at what happened in Virginia. They're coming for your guns, fools. Anyway. I don't mean to be a bitch, man. You people, it's not your people's fault, man. It's not really. I just don't understand you. I don't understand how people don't look up and shit. I don't know. I don't know. I do know that I love you all. I pray for you all. And we need each other. If they crash the economy tomorrow and the banks don't open, the saddest thing is what's going to kill most of us, 80% of us, is our fellow man out of stupidity. If we all stay calm, we could share what we got, we could be fucking fine. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to play this fucking game of theirs. We don't have to do it. We do not have to do the little Kingsman scenes they got going on. Okay? We don't. We don't. We can be straight.
Alright, take a shower.
Another thing we need to do, throw your TVs out the window. Don't be scared of this COVID virus. If you're old, stay away from people because, only old people are dying, and that's if they got other shit. Wash your fucking hands. I don't know why they tell you to use those paper masks. They don't tell you to use goggles. They go in your eyes just as easy. CDC does not care about stopping this thing. It doesn't probably even exist. Yeah, it was weaponized. We understand that, but God always mutates it to harmless. So, just people, take care of your immune systems. Don't be scared. Take vitamin C. Take vitamin A. Stay positive. Stay happy. Be with the people that you love. Get the fuck out of cities. Do your best to find some people of like mind and find God, man, or whatever you believe in. Just, And remember that though they're not going to do the mass arrests, all these motherfuckers are eating our babies, eating children, and they are satanic fucks. And that a stop needs to be made to it. We need to, we dropped the ball with the militia thing. We're supposed to protect our citizens from rogue governments. Well, we've got one now, and they've deeply entrenched, and it would be easy to fix. We don't have to have violence. We just have to enforce term limits, throw out all the people that are involved now, Go ahead and put the ones under the prison that need to be, and puts the evil ones away somewhere on our island far, far away, where they cannot ever harm an innocent again. And pull your heads out of your asses. It doesn't take much research. Pedalgate's real. Pizzagate's real. Read the fucking documents. You like your children? You care about your children? Maybe that's what it'll take to wake you up. Look at what they're doing to our children. Time for it to stop. Peace out. I love you all. Sorry to be bitchy.